Hi everybody. I'm sure mostly everybody are aware about what's going on in DC. I have written down some notes. Tyrant Trump is a conflicting, confused, contradictory, and controversial man. When he had come into office for less than 2 weeks as a dominating force, the only word continually coming out of his mouth was tariffs. It's a beautiful word, and his favorite word in the dictionary. Trump opens his mouth with arrogant words, but he doesn't consider the consequences. He talks tough, then spins his nonsense as less threatening. World leaders recognize Trump cannot be trusted, and his mind is unstable. He's another puppet for the deep state. Trump wants to make America great again. He's only going to make things worse, which he is doing right now. Trump is living in another time era. He can't continue down this path of threatening and throwing tariffs on countries like golf balls. They're not tolerating it. Then justify his rhetoric saying it's to protect our security or stop fentanyl. You can't stop drugs. For example, Tyrant Trump attempts to bring Canada under submission with tariffs to become the 51st state is a total interference of Canada's sovereignty. Trudeau and other Canadian leaders do not want to be part of this country. And I believe they do have a new PM now. We should understand the true reason behind this nonsense. It's only for Trump and his billionaire club 13 to get their evil, greedy hands on Canada's oil and minerals. And of course, we heard about Greenland. The experts such as Richard Wolff and Sean Fu have mentioned that tariffs are not going to bring this country back to world dominance. It's not happening. Apparently, Trump does not know the golden rule, which is in Matthew 7:12. He has no right to intimidate Canada this way. God's word tells us in Proverbs 26:27, whoever digs a pit will fall into it, and he who rolls a stone will have it roll back on him. The stone will roll back on Trump's chaos that he's causing right now. Let's consider some issues this country has right now. 1, a $36.5 trillion national dollar debt. 2, eternal problems such as homelessness. 3, inflation on the rise. 4, worthless wars for decades, which this country has lost. 5, responsible for the deaths of millions of people. 6, 700 military bases around the world to show dominance. It's totally absurd. These bases, some of them at least, needs to be closed to save government spending, not firing government workers at this high volume that he's doing. I would like to share a quote from my book with you all. Selfishness will control the wealthy and hold the power and advantage and blind them to common sense and justice. That's what's going on with these billionaires, people. In these last days, this is what we are experiencing. Thank you for listening, and I pray that we touch and agree. Thank you so much.